First tonight, 2 letters are raising concerns about the River City Renaissance project, and they've been turned in to the Iowa Economic Development Authority as well as the Iowa Attorney General's office. KIMT News 3's Brian Tabak has been following up on this story for us all day. He joins us now live from Mason City City Hall. Brian? A recent study has indicated that Minnesota is the best run state in the nation. Because of Minnesota's strong fiscal management, low unemployment and poverty rates, among many other factors, Minnesota has consistently climbed the rankings. We spoke with a student today at Rochester Community and Technical College who was not surprised by the results. And Iowa came in at number 3 in that ranking. The data shows Iowa has one of the healthiest job markets in the country. Well, it is a story that definitely has people talking. A Canadian researcher is trying to prove that men suffer more than women when it comes to being sick, calling it the man flu. KIMT News 3's Emily Boster is looking into the scientific claims and finding out how you feel about it. And we asked for your opinion today on if the man flu really does exist. You can join in on the conversation on the KIMT News 3 Facebook page. Our weather department is busy tracking a snow system that is moving into our area. For the very latest, we'll check in now with KIMT Storm Team 3 Chief Meteorologist Tyler Roney. He joins us in the forecast center. Tyler, like you said, very calm now, but things are changing. And as we get ready for the winter weather, the Minnesota Department of Public Safety has a reminder to help keep you safe out on the road. They're urging drivers to keep a winter survival kit in their vehicles. Now, the kit should include items like snacks, a flashlight and batteries, and a cell phone adapter. And we spoke with a local driver who tells us he always makes sure he's prepared. According to eHarmony, 40% of Americans use online dating services. But how do you stay safe when meeting up with a stranger? KIMT News 3's Emily Boster is live in Mason City for us with more. Emily? The holiday season is in full swing, and today marks the beginning of the busiest shipping week of the year. KIMT News 3's Annalisa Pardo tells us how shipping services are handling more packages and tighter deadlines. Thank you very much, Annalisa. And the last day to ship a package in time for Christmas is Friday, but you will have to pay extra to have it shipped overnight. First tonight, all eyes are on the weather as snow falls across our area. For the latest, we'll check in right away with KIMT Storm Team 3 Chief Meteorologist Tyler Roney. He joins us now in the forecast center. Tyler, I know the snow is making for a little bit of tricky travel conditions out there at this hour. It is a case KIMT News 3 has been following since the day the call first came in. And just a couple of hours ago, Larry Whaley was found guilty of second-degree murder for the death of 19-year-old Samantha Teeter. Teeter was shot through Whaley's apartment door in Mason City just a little over 1 year ago. Tonight, her family is sharing their emotional reaction to the verdict. KIMT News 3's Emily Boster has more for us. She joins us now live in the newsroom. Emily? And as we did mention, we are expecting some snow this week as well. And of course, that can make for some difficult and dangerous driving conditions. Winter weather is one of the factors that landed Minnesota in the number 2 spot for worst drivers in the nation. Iowa is ranked in the middle of the road at number 27. The fight for more affordable housing in Rochester is continuing. Communities United for Rochester Empowerment, known as CURE, is a group that's been spearheading that fight. As the year starts to wind down, members of CURE say the City Council has promised to help with the issue, but hasn't delivered on that promise. The group believes major changes need to happen soon. CURE will be attending the Rochester City Council meeting tomorrow night to push for progress on what they call the affordable housing crisis. Now, they will be meeting at 6:30 tomorrow evening outside of the council chambers. Well, most high school athletes, their parents and coaches know and can identify the effects of a concussion, but only about 1 in 3 know that a concussion is a brain injury. That is according to a new study done by Mayo Clinic. Researchers surveyed nearly 300 Rochester area student athletes, coaches, and parents to assess their concussion history and knowledge. First, a picket held by a group of Mayo Clinic Health System Albert Lee employees is now over. Members of the union SEIU Healthcare Minnesota held a one-day strike on Tuesday over contract negotiations, but the picket lasted much longer as workers continued to be barred from work until December 26th. Now a congressman is getting involved. KIMT News 3's Brooke McKivergan joins us live from Rochester with the very latest. Brooke? Thank you very much, Brooke. And members of the union will be allowed to return to work on Tuesday. Well, we do have a cold forecast in the works. Let's go now to KIMT Storm Team 3 meteorologist Brandon Libby for a check of our weather. Brandon, definitely starting to cool down, and I know the weekend isn't looking too bad, but changes are in store. Well, tonight, a tragic reminder of the dangers of drinking and driving. A local woman is dead, and a local man is facing a felony charge after a crash in North Iowa. It happened around 2 o'clock this morning on 190th Street and Zinnia Avenue in rural Cerro Gordo County. Authorities say 50-year-old Tanya Martin of Rockwell was killed when the vehicle she was riding in went off the road and rolled several times into the ditch. Martin was ejected and died at the scene. The driver, 28-year-old Thomas Parcher of Charles City, is charged with homicide by vehicle. Authorities say he was intoxicated at the time of the crash. His story has captured the hearts of people across our area as 9-year-old Elliot Burgos continues to fight for his life this holiday season. His family wants to say thank you for all of the support they're getting. Right now, the goal is to keep Elliot as comfortable as possible while he battles brain cancer. Recently, he's been getting a lot of visitors, including local military members and Santa Claus himself. We asked Elliot's family the best way to help others who are dealing with this type of very difficult situation. And here's what they had to say. Right now, the only thing Elliot's family is asking for is continued prayers. You can also show your support by liking the Prayers for Elliot Facebook page. It already has nearly 6,000 likes. Well, if you get stressed out during the holidays, you are not alone. But a new study by Mayo Clinic shows one gender may experience more stress than the other. The study finds that women stress out about twice as much as men do this time of year. One of the leading causes of that stress may surprise you. Magazine covers. Yeah, researchers find that women often do the cooking and decorating for the holidays and can feel a lot of pressure when they see those perfect food and home decor on the covers. Mayo Clinic does have some suggestions for relaxing during the holidays. You can try reading a book, taking deep breaths, or going for a walk, or maybe having a lunch or a phone date with a friend. Thank you for making us your choice for news. We look forward to seeing you again for Daybreak 4:30.